Hello everyone and welcome back to Hades. So, last time we ended off in the House of Hades after our second run, dying miserably. And today, I want to try out another weapon. I'm gonna go for the shield just because it's cheaper. Just go in order of price.
Of chaos. Lend me your power.
Not the best weapon, but it's okay.
Hey Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
Yeah, that's one thing I really need to work on is Titan blood.
It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
You'll see why
I'm
later.
supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with then.
I don't know, there's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
Okay. Should we go with the sword just to get more darkness for upgrades, or should we do the run with the shield? I think one more run with the sword, just to make use of this bonus, and then we can do the second run with the shield. I think that's a fair go, so that we can get some upgrades and hopefully make it farther with the shield. Ooh, Daedalus Hammer to start off with. That's pretty good. Special hits twice. 300% damage to armor. I think Dash Strike would be the best here. Because this is mostly a Dash Strike weapon, if I'm being honest. It'll be good if we get like an Artemis buff.
Its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
I love how there's lore on why the game is different every single run you do. That's a nice touch for roguelikes and roguelites. See, I want to go with Ares, but I feel like because this weapon has so much attack speed, it would probably be better to go with Dionysus, maybe get some damage over time stacks. Yeah, I think this will do, if we get a good buff.
Somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
Will do. See, that's exactly what I was looking for. This one's also very good, but I think because we have higher attack speed, and this does, by default, do more damage than this does, even at a lower tier, this is definitely the better choice for now. I think for Dash, we could probably try to go for Athena. Increase survivability, that kind of thing. Ah, crap, got myself hit. Also, hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It has been hailing at my place, which is very rare, considering I live in Texas. Not very common to have anything cold, ice-related, or anything like that.
Where to?
Zeus. Zeus might be useful. I can't go for Charon anyway. I don't have nearly enough money. Also, if there's any other games you'd like to see me play, let me know. I do have some other stuff planned, but if there's anything specific that you would like to see, I'm completely down to do that too. Just let me know.
Lord Zeus.
My greetings, young nephew. And more importantly, my blessing and my strength be with you as you journey towards your rightful home.
Yes, sir. That would be bad. Taking damage 1 would be pretty nice. I think I'll go for the cast instead. Helps with higher enemy density rooms, and we get an Athena boon. Yes, finally. Oh, and it's this stupid room. Oh, at least I have extra damage to kill it with. Yeah, Dash Strike build with Dionysus is definitely working.
One less giant evil.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I.
Not yet, I don't. This would be very nice, actually. Just taking less damage in general.
Damned
Pretty
lost
good.
souls with no
Though,
left turn
when you
congregate
really
in
think
deepest
about it-
darkness, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
Yeah, when you
They
really
basically
think
turn
about
into
it,
big crystals.
preparing for getting hit isn't normally that good, because it's like preparing for failure instead of gaining success.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy.
Like, you get what I mean, right? Like, it's just preparing for failure, which is obviously less favorable. But I know I'm gonna get hit regardless, so. And I didn't think the other boons were all that great, specifically for this build. Not with the way that things are going. Plus, I'm still not entirely out of my rustiness, so it would very much so help to take less damage when I do get hit.
A few more moments.
I've gotten hit several times just in this room. There we go.
Faster next time.
Wah wah. Whatever you say, Hades. Okay, finally, Nectar. Oh, that was quick. Oop, got him. That damage over time is really nice. It would still be better if I got an Artemis buff.
Show me, Charon.
Get this for permanent progression and this to get some health back because I'm gonna go with him. And I'm gonna choose Darkness. I really do want to get that permanent progression.
Said, must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Well, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down
Also,
where I came
hopefully,
from.
all of that background noise from the last video is off. That was mostly because of my fan, because it does get really hot in here, because, you know, Texas.
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. Just go about my business now, and you take care.
If it is still there, it should be much, much quieter. Okay, going for Darkness.
No worries.
62 Darkness, not bad.
Cheers, mate.
The Zeus cast actually doing a pretty decent right now. It's able to kill those guys in one hit. Maybe I should get keys. No, I'll save that for the shield run, so that I can unlock the next weapon whenever I play with the shield.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Can't really make use of the fountain right now, because I did buy that healing. Can't go for Charon, because I don't have any money.
Of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
Pretty nice rooms. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a Palm of Power. That could be useful for pretty much any boon I have currently. More hangover damage would be pretty nice. 1.9% more damage reduction's not that big of a deal. If it was a higher tier boon, it would probably be a lot better. Yes, lock up his own son, the prince.
Would you like to make this feedback from your mom? Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job?
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Okay, you sadist. Get your max hangover stacks. Taking good damage over time while I'm out. Out of the way. Now, crap, got hit. That damage reduction could be working overtime this game. Actually getting through her pretty quick. I would credit that mostly to the Dionysus DOT damage. It actually does do a lot of damage. And it makes it a lot safer to play because you can just go in, get out, and still take damage. Still wouldn't say it's as good as getting like Artemis attack, but I'd say that this is maybe a little bit safer. Because I don't have to be standing right in front of them to still do damage. Don't have any keepsakes yet.
Don't mind me, Father.
I don't think I should sell any of those. I think they're fine as they are. Or darkness? Yeah, we're getting a lot of darkness this run.
The path from Tartarus is finally laid bare. Far above, the heat from Phlegethon, the river of flame, is faintly felt already, even as its dangers lie in wait.
Lovely. Heading up. In the bag.
Okay, Asphodel shouldn't be too difficult compared to the last time I was here, because I came in with like no max HP, no health, and I missed the lore bit again because I wasn't paying attention. I'll get it next time, promise. Okay, I'm not so bad so far. I haven't been hit yet. Standing right on that fire. Got out just in time to not get hit. And then I got landed that right on me. And then I stand in the fire. Awesome. I'm so smart. More DOT. I'll save the key. I think I need nectar more right now.
Wave makers.
Put him on the fire and burns to death. Awesome. Okay, money or Athena? I will go for Athena. More survivability, the better. Especially with a high-risk weapon like the sword. Another thing damage over time is useful for is armor. Because you can actually break the armor and then keep doing damage. So even if I'm not there, I can still get rid of their armor. That's very helpful. There's so little room to stand here. Everything's on fire. Yeah, this is a really rough room.
I'm indebted to you, Goddess, for all that you and your side of the family have done for me.
Well, it simply isn't in my nature to allow such offerings to go unanswered, noble cousin. In turn, I wish for you to have this with my compliments.
Starting off with Athena boons is going to be pretty nice.
Thank you.
Give me early on survivability so I don't end up low health like this. Such a useless boon. This one's pretty strong, though. Even though the damage is pretty low, the deflect is still so nice.
Why, it's the Barge of Death.
My least favorite one. Of course it would be this. Yeah, that damage over time is very helpful against these guys with the bombs. I don't have to be near them whenever the bomb drops. Whenever they die. Means I don't have to waste time dashing away. As I dashed away. And that reflect is good against the wave makers too. Those aren't the easiest ones to dodge. Gift Ares.
Lord Ares, please accept this offering for giving me such strength as necessary to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
You are a flatterer, my death-inflicting kin. And I am feeling generous as well, so here, a small token for you of my affection.
Awesome. And starting off with Ares with certain weapons is also going to be really nice.
May all the death you bring become the stuff of legends told in fearful mortal whisperings around the world, my kin.
Special inflicts doom. This would be really nice because of the huge radius. This would also be really good because that is a very high amount of doom, but that's also preparing for failure. This is also preparing for failure. I think I'm going to go with this so that I can get doom on multiple enemies at the same time. I think that would be pretty nice. It's also really helpful for starting off with doom. Get a bunch of damage loaded up at once. Especially because you can dash in the middle of that animation. Make it go farther so you don't start off just being slow. Darkness or a key? I'm going to go with the darkness. Keys can all wait for the shield run. Not going to take any keys unless I have to. Got hit by one of the Medusa heads. Those ones aren't the easiest to dodge. Very risky to get hit by though, because they do freeze you entirely. Here we go.
What do we have here?
Please, some healing? I mean, I guess. Charon, Power Palm, still don't have too much money, so not going to go for Charon yet. Palm of Power, definitely going to be better for here, at least.
The power of the gods.
Not really feeling any of these, but this would be better
Sharpen my senses.
for later
Traverse
rooms.
the flaming river Phlegethon to gain this vantage point. Relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man. Hello? Oh, great.
Nah, stood in the fire. I'm an idiot. Gonna be a pretty quick Hydra fight. If I don't die.
Back.
I don't have enough time to get out of that pound. Just gotta be way too close to use the sword. Dang it! Well, there goes one revive. That's gonna be the only one I get. For now, at least. Alright, here goes the third phase. These healing items can drop from these guys. Gives me the chance to not die. You only spawn so many, so... There's too much fire sitting here. Okay, just one more hit. Oh, you're kidding me, it's one hit. Only one of those dropped healing. That's annoying. Almost dead. There we go! That's 2 bosses beat.
That's what you get. I should find me something good back home.
Okay, we get the fountain finally. And now we can use these. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with this, because I would like another Ares boon. The one I have isn't all that amazing. Okay, permanent progression, more healing. That would look to be nice.
Closer. There she is.
Okay, finally we made it to Elysium.
The fields of Elysium.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium, reserved for only the most great of mortal souls, spread forth luxuriantly all about the fire-stepping prince.
It's like heaven and hell.
Really?
I think power bomb instead of money. There's just no reason to go for Charon whenever something of higher value is right here.
That eyeball, is that him?
Yeah, the annoying part of Elysium is almost everything that you kill comes back. Almost. Not everything. Any of these like black and blue guys, they come back as those eyes and you have to kill them before they get to one of the weapons. Otherwise you have to kill them again. That's part of what makes Elysium hard, but it's also just got some pretty difficult enemies in here.
Delicious.
It's easier with certain weapons. Okay, so go with the cast. Because there are some rooms in here that have a lot of enemies in them.
Strong bows. Hello, mates.
Butterfly balls. That sounds bad out of context. Another unfortunate thing about these guys is any status effects you apply against them do not carry over whenever they turn back into the eyeballs. So, if you've got like Dionysus Hangover applied to them, it doesn't apply to the eyeballs, so even if it kills it, has max stacks, makes no difference. You have to reapply all of it.
Long spears.
Which is fair, but it kinda does mess up certain builds. Oh, not these chariots. They're so annoying. If you're not hitting them constantly, they hurt.
Easy.
That wasn't so bad. Charon. Gotta keep buying that healing. I should have enough money for Charon next time he appears. There's my Ares buff I ordered. And it's gonna be this annoying room. This room's a big pain. Everything has armor. And it does not stop spawning until you kill the butterfly ball, so you just go for this first. The eyeball so that they die. You don't have to worry about actually fighting more. Healing items. It's a good thing I did take the healing item, because a lot of enemies do spawn in here. More chance for healing.
I'll keep my soul for now, thanks.
This could be okay, but nah. These are all kind of mid, but I guess if I'm gonna be hit, at least he'll be taking damage. Okay, go for darkness. Actually getting really good permanent progression. I have all kinds of upgrades after this. There we go, not so bad. 257 darkness. Not bad at all. I think I should go for Ares. Potentially get something good. So I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm all good on the survivability from Athena. These shield guys are probably the worst enemy to run into in here. At least with this weapon. Most weapons kind of struggle against them. They're very annoying. They do a lot of damage too. They can take some real good hits. You'd only really hit them from behind or with certain AoE attacks. So for most weapons, you kind of need like a specific build to actually deal with them. You'll see why the spear is good later. Okay. These are some good ones. This is an amazing duo boon. This is also really good, more DPS, but this would be amazing. It means that I can take the boons where I get hit, and they just automatically activate. Also, I should have used that well with Charon. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy explaining why that was so good. Yeah, so pretty much I can take any revenge boons, you know, the ones where I prepare for failure, and not actually have to prepare for failure. It's very good, very strong. Also means I don't actually have to hit them. Like some of these I can just dash around, they'll auto-activate, and that's good enough, to be honest. So now I'll be taking any revenge boons I see, because they do a lot of damage usually. Power Palm would be really nice. If I can get an upgrade for that duo boon that I just got, oh, it's gonna be so nice. Absolutely shredding this room. Goodness, there's a lot of enemies in this room. Take out the archers first. They do hurt a lot, and they're hard to avoid sometimes if you're busy with another enemy.
God's grant me strength.
I feel like upgrading this farther isn't going to do too much. Maybe I'll just start taking the damage reduction. Definitely going for Charon because I have 600 gold. Get a lot more value out of this.
Pleasure doing business.
Yeah, Revenge Boon. Very nice.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. It looks as though you've got some fine wares for sale, don't you?
The magnificently ominous facade of the Great Elysian Stadium looms tall above the rabble-rousing prince, as if to goad him into such a competition which he cannot hope to win.
Cheers for the vote of confidence, old man.
Dude, that narrator voice is such an asshole.
Oh, wow.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
2 against 1. Seems hardly fair. Ah, well. Let's kill him and be done, King.
Theseus, the Bull of Minos, you two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the...
Yeah, shut up, Theseus. You talk too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Theseus, in my opinion, is one of the hardest bosses just because of his base mechanics and because it's a 2-on-1 boss fight. There's a lot of cover to get behind, though, fortunately. Ah, crap, ran right into that. That was silly of me. At least I can deflect the spear. If I time it right. Can't deflect anything from Mr. Minotaur over here. He doesn't have any projectiles at all. Or not to my awareness. I don't remember there being any. Yeah, using the sword against him is very risky. He does so much damage if you get hit. Whew! God dang it! Oh, I got hit. A couple more of those and I'm dead. Okay, yeah, no, he does have projectiles only on specific attacks, so not very common. Which is good. I'm close to killing Asterius, but this isn't the hardest part of the fight. Oh! I thought I was behind it! Ah! I thought I was behind the pillar. I thought it was already blocked.
Oh, I want a rematch now.
Yeah, I do. I fucked that one up pretty bad.
Welcome back. It's usually pretty quiet, keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there. But it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Huh.
Glad to keep things interesting. Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you've seen it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
Big crybaby.
What's that there? Something from
Yeah,
the
I
fence?
didn't get very many jewels from that.
Achilles is off duty.
Yeah. No lounge upgrades for now. I'm
What are your
fine with
sisters up
that.
to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I love to hold the line and deal with you.
Let's see, what? Didn't quite get enough for another death defy, but that's fine. Getting health regen is more than than enough, so I'm pretty much capped out on upgrades until I either get more keys and unlock more, or I just save up an absolute shit ton and get another revive.
Hey pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Yeah, aiming for the eyes isn't easy.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really. My shield.
Shield, and luckily the shield has the buff this time.
My keepsakes.
It's really nice. I don't think I need Athena too bad because the shield actually can block. So as long as I do that correctly, I should be good. Ares would be pretty nice. Yeah, should be pretty nice to start off with Ares. If I get specific boons, that is. Not all of them are that useful for the shield. Mostly just first throw, so if I get the special boon, it'll work.
And so I shall entrust to you some of the greatest methods of destruction I've devised thus far.
Ooh. Okay, these are great, and I got the exact one I needed, and probably the highest tier I can get for now. That'll be very useful for keeping me safe. We'll get the key so we can get the spear. After the spear, I think I would probably save up for more upgrades instead of... You know what, nah, I can wait to get those upgrades after I've gotten all the death defies out of the way.
This can unlock a weapon.
So I'll upgrade Death Defy as much as I can. It's gonna take a while to save up that much darkness, but that's fine. Another good thing about the shield is you can dash right over the traps and not get hurt while blocking attacks. Pretty dang useful for getting something that's on the other side of a trap without having to use your dash. It does do a lot of damage. Some gold for Charon, darkness, or nectar. I think I'll go for darkness. I don't really need nectar for too much right now. Doom damage would be nice, but I think against the numbskulls it's not all that important. I can just two-shot them anyway, it's quicker. It's more useful against higher health enemies. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's a hard choice. Actually, no, not really, because I'm not going to be using any, like, really quick attacks with Dionysus, because I already have the Ares for my special. I'm mostly just going to be using special this round. Not much I can do with Dionysus for this, so Daedalus Hammer is definitely better. Some decent hammers for the shield, but most of them kinda suck. I won't lie. The shield and the sword usually have pretty bad hammers. Spear has some good ones and some really bad ones.
Mix up my style.
No. This would actually be pretty good. This gets rid of the dash, so I think... Yeah, going for this and then using attacks would be pretty useful. Get some health. Don't have nearly enough money for Charon.
That's better.
And it forces me to take Dionysus anyway. Oh well.
Crystals were supposed to be pretty.
Using a special and basic attack combo, actually working pretty well right now. You can only inflict doom so many times, like it takes a little while to activate, so weaving attacks in between instead of just spamming special actually does work here.
What's going through your head,
I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
So yeah, this build's actually working out pretty well. This is pretty good. Means I can choose Nectar instead of Centaur Hearts if I get the option and get more health from it, and get the Nectar. It's pretty nice. Things are working out so far.
I'll take that.
Darkness and no other choice. Awesome. The build I got going is actually working out really well. If I can get a Power Palm for that Ares special, that'll actually go really well. Ooh. Gain 52 gold. I don't think 52 gold's all that worth it. Right now, at least.
Here then.
Upgraded boon rarity for my next boon would be pretty useful. I'm gonna go with the key. Ooh, and it's a fountain room. Too bad I'm full health already. Don't really make that much use of it, just kind of get through it without taking any damage. And then it's a double boon room right after. That's nice. I'm gonna choose Ares first. That's pretty nice. This is also really nice though. This would be really good against some enemies, but I think just having more damage in general would be better for now.
Oh, come on, Zack. Now that was not the choice I would have made. You messing with me, man? Alright, I'll mess with you.
Still mates, right, Dionysus?
Oop, I got hit.
Guess he's upset.
Yeah, certain gods, like if you get a double boon room, it's not necessarily about taking the better god first, but knowing like how the god will attack you. Because some of them are way harder to dodge and do way more damage than the others, so it's really just about who's harder to get out of the way of. I would say Ares would probably have been the wrong choice to pick second here.
Okay, alright, it's fine already, Zack. You win this time, and I am good as gold.
That would be pretty useful against the shield guys, but I think not being super low health would also be helpful. Kinda want to go for Darkness. Kinda want to go for Sisyphus. I can't think of anything I would really need of Sisyphus right now, other than healing, but I feel like I can get healing some other way.
How foolhardy of you.
Surrounded.
And they all have armor. Just lovely. This room's gonna be an absolute pain to survive without getting hit. Just because I can't stun them all the time. It's all that armor. I'm managing, not getting hit yet. Still got a couple seconds left. Woo! Went through that whole thing without getting hit. Hell yeah. That's nice. Okay, so I'm forced to go with Charon. Don't have enough money to get everything in there, I don't think. Yeah, I don't really want Poseidon, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with a Palm of Power. And I'm gonna go with this. I'll take the key, and I'll gift Charon.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Well, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to
Nice.
say, mate. Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplier, shall we?
Okay, this shouldn't be a super hard fight with the Ares special. I can just stay away from her and not even attack, and then block any ranged attacks that she has.
You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know.
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, doing really good damage with that Ares special. Now, if only I could get the one that allows me to apply multiple Doom stacks, that would be really nice. This will be easy. Yep, so far so good. Okay, just block all of this. Dash in, get out. Shield is mad underrated. That was so easy.
Got you that time, Meg.
More Titan's Blood. And a fountain. Actually get myself healed up pretty decently. This would be pretty nice. I think I should go for Athena buff instead if I can. Don't particularly need it, but it would be nice. If I can get the dash deflect, that would be pretty nice. It would make it a lot easier to weave in my attacks after using my specials, so I can make use of the hammer that I got.
Verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegathon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof. Stand down, supper.
Yeah, this is going a lot better than it did last time. Pretty easy. More special damage for the Doom. This should make doing the Hydra a lot easier. It should also make doing the Theseus and Asterius fight easier. These guys all have armor. What a pain in the ass. He dead. Get that to hell, boy. Yeah, this is going pretty easy so far. Okay, Key or Charon. Don't have enough money for Charon.
On to the next one.
Do need those keys. The spear is my favorite weapon, but it is kind of brain dead. It's not the most fun weapon to watch people play. It's very satisfying though. That Doom damage did half of its health. It's pretty nice. Okay, I'm going for Athena, screw Poseidon. There's really just not that many reasons to use Poseidon on pretty much any weapon. Ah, this room will be easy. Just block everything. What? How did I get hit? Huh? Am I tripping? I was supposed to block all of that. Okay. It's full health up until now. Special spam is amazing in here with his doom damage. Destroys all their projectiles too. There we go. Not so bad.
It comforts me to see how far you've come, cousin, and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then.
Ooh! Let's go! This would also be amazing, but I think deflect. This is a really hard choice. Like, these are all really good. Except for this one, obviously, but these are both really good. They're epic tier. 10% reduced damage does add up a lot, but not getting hit in general. Yeah, I think I'll go with not getting hit instead. Ah, I missed a lore bit back there. I spotted it as I was leaving. There we go. That was an easy room, very quick. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Don't really need healing all that much right now. I could use gems, but Eurydice is better, so I'm definitely taking Eurydice. I'm sorry to spoil this for people who haven't seen it yet, but...
Come on in. Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing bone hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is, nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick. My treat.
Eurydice is so cool, and she's so useful. Could get 4 random boons leveled up, or 2 random ones ranked up. Rank ups do a lot more, although it's half of them, but if I get lucky and it goes for the Ares special, I could do tons of damage from far away to multiple enemies. So let's hope.
You bet.
Yes! And it worked! Let's go! Perfect. Perfect RNG there.
Well, see ya.
I think I'll go with a Palm of Power over Dionysus. Don't really need Dionysus right now. Oh my god, yes! Perfect. Just perfect. Gonna be doing so much damage with my special. It's gonna be crazy. This is gonna be so fast.
Magma and no one gets hurt.
Look at that chunk. Chipping away so quickly. Already pretty much done with the first phase, yep. Second phase, gonna be pretty easy if I can hit 2 heads at once. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. That was quick. Even some regular attacks between my specials. Good damage. Okay, phase 3. Be pretty quick to get to phase 4. Phase 4 won't take so long. I can hit 2 or 3 heads at the same time. That spreads the doom damage. The only thing that sucks about the doom damage is armor. It can't damage through the armor, it'll just break it no matter how high the doom damage is. So if they just have a little bit of armor left, then the doom damage doesn't really pop off. It's kind of wasted. That's the only thing that really sucks about using Ares is the doom damage. But his blade rifts are actually really good against it. Okay, phase 5, pretty much done. That was so easy and fast. Already to Elysium. Just getting really good luck. Not getting a ton of keys though, unfortunately, which means I probably won't unlock the spear just yet. Which is fine. Can't really make much use of this anymore, so may as well just use Charon's. Neither of these are particularly useful right now. Permanent progression's pretty good though. Yeah, don't really have any boons to sell because all of them are high rank and actually pretty useful.
Onward.
Getting really good luck this run. Not the best, but close. Very close. It's going really well.
The enshrouded river of forgetfulness, Lethe, flows through the hallowed chambers of Elysium, numbing old pains and memories of the most noble shades residing there.
If I can get another hammer here, I might get something crazy. Ooh, that's hard. That's a hard choice picking between, what's his name? God, why am I forgetting his name? I played this game like hundreds of times, and I am a big, mythology nerd. What is his name? Good. I can't remember. Hermes, that's it, Hermes. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. He's, like, the best god to have. No matter what build you're running. But I do really want a good hammer right now. If I can get a decent hammer, this run's gonna be so easy. Something to do with my special, hopefully like extra bounces or something. Clear out the rooms quicker. Ah, I got hit. Crap. Well, that wasn't too bad. Yes! There we go! Now I can hit all the enemies at once. Get a power palm, hopefully upgrade my special doom damage. It's gonna be so useful. Any room with a bunch of enemies in it is just gonna get melted. After a certain point, upgrades get weaker and weaker, so you'll get less and less from them, so that you don't just completely invest into one thing and then you're like turbo OP. But generally, I think it's like 5 or 6 upgrades, like level 5 or 6, before it starts getting really weak. So I've got at least one more that I can do before I should stop upgrading my doom damage. There we go. There we go. Getting exactly what I want. And another power bomb right after. As well as a well of Charon. That's pretty useful. I can hit all of them at once.
Who's next?
Ah, the big guy with the shield. Big, real pain in the ass. At least if the shield returns correctly, it can hit him from behind. So that's actually pretty useful. Really depends on luck to get that one out of the way. When it comes to the shielding guys. Okay, last couple of enemies for this room, I think I would hope. Okay, there we go.
Good enough to eat.
Yeah, see, it went from like 20 damage upgrade to 10, and then it would go down to like 5. I think that this would still be pretty useful, because I'm mostly just going for special. Yeah, sure, why not? Stay full health as long as I can. Get an Artemis buff. Hopefully, like, it gives me a high tier, everything can crit. Because then that means my doom damage and my special and everything can crit.
To face him once again.
You mean face both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
Life isn't particularly fair, short one, nor death. I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
Oh, dude, you're gonna lose so hard. My doom damage is crazy. It'll be even crazier if I can get the everything has a small chance to crit buff. It's a very small chance, but like it really does work. Crits are so useful. They do so much damage. Especially on an attack that's doing 230 per hit. They do like 600 something damage, I think. Maybe? Like 400, 600 damage. I don't know. I forget the like crit ratios, but they're really high. Also, I can pretty much block all of his attacks this game, if I need to. The shield is super underrated. Unironically, one of the best weapons in my opinion, as long as you have good luck. If you have really bad luck, it's a terrible weapon. Yeah, definitely one of the most RNG reliant weapons. Meanwhile, the spear, you don't really have to get good luck to make good use of it. As long as you choose the right upgrades of darkness. Because I don't really want to spoil it, but later on you unlock the ability to choose between 2 different buffs per a slot, so like you can change them out. Use different buffs if you have to.
I beat the bull of Minos.
And got an Artemis buff for it.
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several really.
This is actually my first time getting her on this account, or this profile. Which is strange, considering how long I've played it.
Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Hope so. Attack is stronger, cast, well, I got everything can crit, so that'll be pretty useful with Ares. Like I said, it's a really small chance, but it really does its job very well. Land one good Doom crit and it goes crazy. Critting Seeking Cast is also pretty good, but it's not the best cast. It is one I use pretty often though. There's a couple better ones. Really just depends on what you're doing. No, it ain't. Ooh, I saw a crit land. Yep, 689, almost 700 damage from that. Yeah, I'm not going Charon even if I had the money. Hermes is too useful. He's got absolutely the best boons in the game, but you can only get them twice. If you skip one of the rooms that he appears in, he appears later in a shop, and then that's the only way you can get him, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he only appears in a shop if you skip one of his boons. Hopefully I get a really high tier boon from him.
It's a mark, almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Okay, that's not useful. That could be useful. I think this would be better so that I can cast my special more. And it gets between enemies quicker. Don't need that, and don't... Actually, I could use that because it'll end up lasting until at least the next boss. Which should be in just like 1 or 2 rooms, I think. Dang, where are all the enemies? Oh, right. It's a double boon room. I'm an idiot. I think I'll go with Ares first. That would be so useful. But I think this would be better, maybe. It'd be pretty useful against Theseus. Yeah, I'll keep the deflect dash.
No one in our family can avoid taking sides forever, Zagreus. But you can take the more sensible side at least.
Nah.
I hate to do this, Athena.
It's really slow, so like its range and speed are not very good. But if you land it on the right enemy at the right time, it can absolutely do crazy damage to like bosses and stuff, or like idle enemies. The shield guys can bypass their shield because it's an AoE attack. There we go. Don't want to get hit by the bomb. Okay.
I see no benefit to staying angry, cousin. I promised Nyx that I would help rather than hinder you.
Attacking stronger and can deflect. That could be nice, but nah. Deflecting, dealing more damage would be okay, but I think I'll do the reduced damage. Just taking less damage is a good idea here. Okay, I'm gonna go with key, because I really do want to unlock the spear and hopefully have a new weapon for the next video. Hitting all the enemies in the room, clearing it out real quick. Yeah, that blade rip cast is really good. Not only does it actually do pretty good damage, it can hit enemies that can block from the front, like AoE damage, so it can hit multiple enemies unlike the regular cast. I don't know what my shield was doing there. Not bad. I'll go with the Centaur Heart over Charon for now. It's not a ton I could get out of it. More health is just nice. No lore to look at. Okay.
Time for the main event.
So, the Fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius, despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time.
You know full well that wasn't a fair fight. Face me yourself and we'll see how you fare.
Silence, you monster.
We're gonna win this time. We have to. There's no way. I have such a good build.
You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself.
Whatever, you yap-ass dork. Wow, starting off with a charge is crazy. Trying not to hurt Theseus too much right now because I don't want him to go into a second phase, because that phase is an actual, like, RNG pain in the ass. It's definitely better to get Asterius out of the way first. Can't really help it with the shield ricochet though. If he gets hit, then yeah, not much I can do about it. As long as I get Asterius out of the way first, before I get Theseus down to a second phase. Okay, I might end up using a Death Defy in here. Just don't have the DPS. Too close. Okay, Asterius is almost dead. Think whatever you like, Theseus. You talk too much. Oh no, I got Theseus to his second phase. The pain in the ass phase. I really wanted to get Asterius out of the way first. Couldn't really help it. Ow. Try my damn best to not use a Death Defy in here, but that's gonna be rough. Okay, Asterius out of the way. Dang. Okay. At least least I still have 100 health. I should absolutely be able to beat him here. He's almost dead. Just a couple more. Ow. Taking too much damage. There we go! Okay. On to the last area of the game.
They say to never meet your heroes.
Whew. That was rough.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Got more than half my health though, so I should be okay.
That'll keep me alive.
Get my revive back, or an upgraded boon. I think getting my next boon a higher level, instead of using 200 of this to not die, would be much more useful.
I've gone this far.
Gives me the potential to get an actually good high tier boon. That would make it a lot harder for me to die anyway.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
Oh no, not this.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard. No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with the Satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious Hound of Hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Yeah, we got here so quick, we actually skipped a lot of lore about Persephone back there.
I just need to help the people here and see what I can find.
I think Palm of Power for now. Blade Rift, no, I'll take the extra crit. Higher chance to get a crit out of my doom damage. Start off with Hermes. Yeah, the doom special damage spreading is going to be very useful in these rooms. There's lots of enemies in most of them. And a lot of them are very weak to ranged attacks. They do not want you near them at all. That wasn't so hard. Unfortunately, my special does not stagger them. So I can still get hit if I use it, but generally it should be used. Yeah, these rooms shouldn't be all too hard. Landing a couple crits here and there. It's doing me a lot of good. Gotta watch out for those axes though, they do a lot of damage. And try my best not to get poisoned, because that does way more damage. Okay, that was not so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and gift Hermes.
Lord Hermes, please accept this gift as a small token of my appreciation. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes.
Oh, mighty keen of you to leave a tip there, boss. And I have a tip for you. Don't be slow. Maybe this will help with that.
Yes, it will.
Lord Hermes, I'm in your debt.
I'm gonna end up using that a lot. It's very useful.
I accept this message.
Attack speed is faster would be nice, but I think movement speed matters more here. Makes me harder to hit.
This can get me out of here.
I'm not particularly going for an attack build anyway. Think I'll go with the Palm of Power and then I'll go for Athena. I think I could do this one last, get guaranteed power before I go into there.
Here goes.
Ah, crap, got poisoned. No. Okay. Whew, that was too close. Don't really want to get rid of any of those. They're all pretty useful. Yeah, a lot of enemies in here can do poison attacks, and they hurt a lot if you don't get rid of them quickly. These little pools over here get rid of it, but if you can clear the room quickly enough, then it automatically wears off, as you saw. Didn't take any damage from being poisoned last round. Throw a couple attacks in there to stagger them. Get that bonus damage off after using special. Aw, crap, Satyr Sack way too soon. That's not good. Yeah, now it's only giving me 7 damage from that. This wouldn't be all that useful. This could be okay, but I think I'll go for this instead. Because if it crits, it's going to do well over 700 damage. Yeah, I was hoping to get the Satyr Sack later so that I would be guaranteed full health.
Coming right up.
I don't know if I want to buy the Centaur Heart. I could get 2 Palms of Power if I get enough gold. I probably won't get 600 gold out of that. Maybe... I was going to say maybe I could go Dionysus, but I think getting survivability from Athena would make the next 2 rooms easier. Those extra bounces are so useful in these rooms with a bunch of little rats. Kills so many of them at a time. Pretty much guarantees I won't get hit. Just about. With that extra special speed, it also means it can catch them as they respawn. Not so bad so far, haven't been hit yet. This boss isn't too hard, it's just a slightly stronger version of the regular rats. It does kind of cover the entire place in poisonous pools though, which is a pain. Yeah, there's so much poison laying around here. Just doing my best to avoid it all. Get the shield out of the way, the armor should be a lot easier. Special spam them to death, there's nothing you can do about it. Taking tons of damage, and we're getting backstab damage out of it too.
Those things.
Yeah. Abilities that can deflect also make foes expose. I'll get that Death Defiance back, good thing I didn't waste 200 gold on it earlier.
Should be able to get back through here. I can leave or explore more tunnels.
I think getting as much power as possible before the last boss would be a good idea. Regardless if I lose a little bit of health, I do have some regeneration, and I do still have my Death Defiance. If we actually manage to beat the final boss on the second video, it's going to be crazy. There's still plenty of content after that, so don't worry, these videos are going to continue for a good while. There's like so much to do, so many challenges and everything. On attacks, keep them staggered, don't get poisoned. About to be at full health again. Gotta sit behind here, get the armor out of the way, not get hit, and I missed my cast. Okay, now I can stagger him. Alright, back to full health.
Snake stones.
Not very hard room. Just gotta watch out for the poison. Now it's just gonna be a bunch of rats and a snake stone. Not so hard. And now there's armored rats. Giant armored rats. Lovely. Watch out for that poison. I saw a 700 crit. I got hit. I thought I could kill him before then. Rip. There's no fountains left, so I'll just take that so I take less damage. I'm surprised I made it this far with so few upgrades. Alright, I go through here. It's not going to give me a boon, but I can buy a Palm of Power and maybe the Centaur Heart if I get enough gold. Should be able to fill myself to almost max health. Crap. Poisoned. That's gonna keep me from getting back to full health. That room was too small with too many things that can poison me. I want to stand on that giant green circle, otherwise that's guaranteed poison. Keep him staggered so he can't poison me. There we go. This is going to be a really long video. If I had skipped these rooms, it might have been like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes shorter. Yeah, this is a pretty long run, considering I made it here with basically no upgrades from the mirror. Oh, crap. Getting poisoned. Gotta keep him staggered. There we go. Not horrible, but I did lose a lot of health out of that. Okay, I can get one Palm of Power, and I can also get the Centaur Heart. I guess this means more damage if I end up critting, but it won't impact the Doom damage at all.
Alright, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Alright, well, we made it to the final boss.
Accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
Lovely.
I owe you one, boy.
I'm not 100% confident I can beat this, considering how few upgrades I have and I'm a full special-oriented build. But I'll try my best. Problem is I don't have enough dashes. I need more dash upgrades.
Accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases.
Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, the final boss is Hades.
Stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. Untouched, you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered a bunch of incompetent wretches to try to kill me, but sure. I'll grant that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. Well, that's about to change then.
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
No, you're going home, not me.
Hope so. And I've already been hit.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness.
Okay, with this extra shield bounces, I should be able to get rid of most of these skulls, even if he just spams that attack. Trying not to get hit too much. But I really haven't fought this guy in a long time. So I'm a little rusty. I see you. I ain't deaf, dumb, and blind. That invisibility shit don't work on me that easy.
You dare lash out against me like this, boy?
Some extra tough enemies that also have armor. Yeah, that doom damage and extra bounce is really helping against those skulls, making it way easier. Dang it. Okay, one more and I'm gonna be down to a death defy. There we go. I thought I was out of the radius. Footsteps, he's right there. Okay, now he's spamming that crap. Okay, summoning more bullshit minions. Hell no. Not happening. I wasted my cast. That's all good though. Almost dead. There we go.
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful child. I would expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you...
Yeah, surprise, he has a second phase.
Blasted little...
My eyes are sweating. I'm actually trying. I'm gonna try extra hard because I didn't beat him my first time until I had like most of the mirror unlocked with several weapon upgrades. So this is definitely the hardest I've ever had to fight Hades. Because I have the least upgrades I've ever had. Like, this is the quickest I've ever gotten to him. Trying to get these pots out of the way, because they are a pain in the ass if you get hit by them. Ow. That attack hurts extra if you get hit by it. Big pain in the ass. I'm honestly surprised how well this build's working. An attack that doesn't work. Be bad now. It's so easy to avoid that attack. I think that was how I died to him the first time. I just wasn't being careful enough. Getting really close to losing here. If I get hit 2 or 3 times, I'm dead. Depends what attack though. I can keep all of his skulls gone so they can't hurt me. Those are honestly the worst attack to get hit by. Gotta be careful to not let him hit those jars while I'm right next to them. Okay, I'm pretty sure we beat him here. I'm not gonna get too cocky though. I'm not gonna ease up. There we go! We beat him! Got him with his own fucking jar.
Go then. Go! Get out of here! Get out!
Okay, second video we beat him. Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. I'll answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone, my mother, why did she leave?
Blood and darkness. There is no escape.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Okay, so that was a 33-minute run. Not terrible. That's actually pretty good considering how low my upgrades are. If I had all the upgrades, that could have been cut down to maybe a 21-minute game. Still wouldn't be my record, but...
Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nix.
Yeah, I apologize, but I cannot go any faster than this.
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime, for it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is gorgeous up here. Just look at that view.
That thing. That's the sun.
Gamers, whenever they step outside for the first time in their lives.
Is this?
Alright,
It can't.
we made it. Oh, and the game's broken, it's all buzzy. I don't know why this happens. I think the only way to fix it is to turn off VSync, and then it'll fix itself some other time.
Hello?
Hey, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out or I shall make you! Out with you!
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, you even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates.
She's such a sweetie. Wish I had a mom like her.
In short, I beat him finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
Oh, he told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
It's... guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that... you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're... kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. Then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
No. I can... come back. I can come back. Now that I found you here. Maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never saw notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
So tragic.
It takes. Can't hold on.
And right back to where we started.
Let's get back there.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
He's finally returned. You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
Be serious. You're going to pretend as though...
Ego!
She wants answers, same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
I know where we can continue this discussion then. I found her son. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her. You really made her, girl. You must have gone past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there? She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in. But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right? It
Should be able to.
I have to speak with her. Wonder where Nyx went.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him. Have you completely lost your mind? You came to destroy this blasted house.
Oh well.
Come on, mate. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself, but all of us will pay.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, so I can't really upgrade anything. I would have to use keys to upgrade anymore. but I do want the spear for next video, so... yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. This has been almost 2 hours long, and that is crazy. That we beat Hades on the second video, considering I am still rusty and have basically no upgrades, no weapon upgrades. God, that was all good luck. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I doubt too many people made it this far in, but I will see you in the next one. There will be plenty of new content. I'll also be uploading some other games. In the meantime, I think another Hades video can wait maybe another day or so. Yeah, see you all next time. Peace.